We are following breaking news at 11. Cars, watches, and a New York City penthouse now all belong to women whose names were dragged in the mud. I'm Sean Gables.
And I'm Blair Miller. Former Fulton County elections workers are the new owners of some various items once owned by former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani. Atlanta News First, Madeline Montgomery is live in front of the Fulton County Elections Office.
And Madeline, the women are still owed money from former President Donald Trump's campaign as well.
That's right. They have a full list of interesting things that they are now owed, including a signed Joe DiMaggio jersey, even a 1980 Mercedes-Benz that Lauren Bacall once drove. And their attorney says that they're due all of these things, and he's hoping that this case is a lesson to people about intentionally being deceitful.
The justice system will hold bullies accountable for pulling people like this into these kinds of conspiracy theories and trying to scapegoat them for political gain.
Almost a year after a judge said Rudy Giuliani owed Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss $150 million, the man once known as America's mayor has 7 days to pay up, according to a federal judge.
Even though it may take resolve and the courage of people like Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss will hold powerful people to account for these kinds of wrongs.
Back in December, Shay Moss shared how her and her mother felt about receiving the payout from Giuliani after he'd accused the former Fulton County elections workers of tampering with ballots during the 2020 election.
We hope no one ever has to fight so hard just to get your name back.
Giuliani has to hand over all of his valuable possessions, including a Manhattan penthouse, a car once owned by actress Lauren Bacall, jewelry gifted to him by world leaders, and sports memorabilia.
I don't think they'll be wearing all the watches at the same time. They're going to sell this property.
Another interesting financial piece owed to Moss and Freeman.
Ruby Freeman and Shay Moss are now in possession of $2 million in accounts receivable Rudy Giuliani is due from former President Trump. These uncollected revenues were included in the petitions.
Money will never solve all of my problems. I can never move back into the house that I called home. I will always have to be careful about where I go and who I choose to share my name with.
Giuliani remains under criminal indictment here in Fulton County, along with former President Donald Trump, under charges that they engaged in a criminal conspiracy to alter the outcome of Georgia's 2020 election results. Reporting live in Fulton County, I'm Madeline Montgomery, Atlanta News First.
And Georgia continues to